The night is breathing slow again, soft as the truth beneath my skin. I trace the shape you used to make, a quiet warmth I can't replace. Your shadow lingers on the door, a fading light I still reach for. And though the dawn is on its way, my heart stays here where you once lay. The window glows with silver blue, a shade of night that feels like you. Your laughter haunts the empty room, a gentle ghost that never blooms. I press my hand where yours once fell, a silent place that still won't tell. And in the cold of breaking day, I hear the words you didn't say, a whisper left on your pillow tonight, still echoes soft through the fade of the light. I chase the warmth where your shadows fall, and hear your voice when the silence calls. A whisper left where my dreams still stay, soft as the love that won't fade away. A touch of you the night won't take away. A whisper left on your pillow, your scent still floats across the air, a quiet proof you once were here. I try to breathe it slow and deep, a fragile vow my soul will keep. The room remembers what we were, each broken sigh, each trembling word. And though the hours pull me through, every road still leads to you. I hear your voice behind the rain, calling softly through the pain. If time could bend and bring you back, I'd walk the path we lost track. So let the world keep turning slow, I'll follow where your memories go. For even when the nights grow hollow, your whisper is the one I follow. A whisper left on your pillow tonight, still echoes soft through the fade of the light. I chase the warmth where your shadows fall, and hear your voice when the silence calls. A whisper left where my dreams still stay, soft as the love that won't fade away. A touch of you the night won't take away. A whisper left on your pillow. The night grows still, but I remain, holding the echo of your name. And in the dark before the dawn, your whisper keeps my heartbeat on. like a gentle sigh, and I still feel you in the passing sky. Your touch remains in the air I breathe, a quiet promise you left with me. The fading light wraps the world in gold, but in my heart the night feels cold. I chase your shadow across the rain, hoping to find what I lost again. I walk the line where memories stay, where every step calls your name my way. Your laughter lives in the silent breeze, soft as the truth that still weakens me. I close my eyes and your face appears, a gentle echo from vanished years. And though the road keeps pulling me on, my heart still plays our unfinished song. Your light keeps guiding me anyway. Love drifting through the silent night, a fragile flame in the dying light. Even when the dawn breaks our existence, I feel you near. Love fading in the quiet distance. whispering dreams I never said out loud. Your shadow lingers where the light once stayed, a gentle echo that refuses to fade. I trace your memory in the falling rain, calling your name though it's not the same. Every heartbeat feels like yesterday, like love that slipped but never walked away. The window holds a silver sky above, ghostly reminder of our fragile love. Your warmth still lives in the air I breathe, a story written I can't unweave. I close my eyes just to see you again, soft as a prayer carried by the wind. And though the road has changed its shape, my soul still walks where you used to wait. When the moon forgets my name, will you still hear me call your heart the same? When the night no longer knows all the places where our memory goes, hold me in the quiet flame where love remains though nothing else stays. Even if the stars lose their way, my heart remembers you anyway. I still feel your touch in the dark, a trembling ember, half-fading spark. If time could listen, it would know some love survives every letting go. So let the sky fall where it may, I'll keep your light inside my veins, even when silence calls my name. My soul will answer yours the same. When the moon forgets my name, I'll whisper yours into the night again, till the last soft echo fades away, and love returns to where our shadows lay. I've been walking through the echoes of the nights I couldn't face. Every breath felt like a burden, every heartbeat out of place. But then I heard your voice returning through the trembling in my chest, like a whisper made of stardust, telling me I still have breath. Pull me closer once again, help me learn to sky. I feel your hand in mine. The night was calm, the stars aligned. We whispered dreams the wind would carry. Two souls bound by love we can't bury. Now the distance feels so long, but our hearts will still belong. This is our promise, you and I, beyond the years, beyond the sky, through every storm, through every under the silver sky. I feel your hand in mine. The night was calm, the stars aligned. We whispered dreams the wind would carry. Two souls bound by love we can't bury. Now the distance feels so long, but our hearts will still belong. This is our promise, you and I, beyond the years, beyond the sky, through every storm, through every tear. Our love will stay forever near. Our promise together will never die. The moonlight fades, but I still see your smile living inside of me. Though time will change what lies ahead, the fire remains, it's never dead. If the world would turn away, still my heart will find your way. This is our promise, you and I, even when the stars will cry. If tomorrow fades away, I'll still love you, come what may. Our promise together will never fade. like distant echoes in the rain. Every step I take tonight, it leads me back into your light. Maybe time will drift us far, but love remembers who we are. Forever in your shadow, even when the lights are low. Through the dark, wherever you go, I'll be there, you'll never be alone. If the stars refuse to shine, if the world leaves us behind, through the dark, wherever we go, love will always show. Love will always show. Even if the sky turns gray, your love will guide my way. I'm forever in your shadow, through the silence, through the echo. When the night begins to fall, bring me back through it all. I'll be there through it If the stars refuse to shine, if the world leaves us behind, through the dark, wherever we go, love will always show. Forever in your shadow, even when the winds blow cold. Through the night, beyond the storm, your love will lead me home. Forever in your shadow, even when the winds blow cold. Through the night, beyond the storm, your love will lead me home. Your love will lead me home. The night is colder than before. Shadows crawling on the floor. I see the storm behind your eyes, like a truth we can't disguise. Maybe fate is closing in, but I won't let this love end. If tomorrow tears us down, if our world comes crashing down, everything. Still your voice is all I hear. When the silence draws me near, I can't promise we'll survive, but I'll fight to keep us alive. If tomorrow tears us down, if the sky falls to the ground, when the light begins to fade, I will never walk away. If the road just disappears, if we drown inside our fears, broken dreams and shattered sound, still our hearts won't back down. If tomorrow tears us down, if the stars stop shining now, even lost and torn apart, you will always have my heart. If tomorrow tears us down, if the sky stops shining now, even lost and torn apart, you will always have my heart. The night is whispering your name through every shadow in the dark. A silent fire still remains, burning slowly in my heart. I try to hide the pain inside, pretending I could let you go, but every breath still feels the same. A silent burning love. I hear your voice inside the silence, like echoes from the past. A love that once was endless, but never meant to. This silent burning love, still bleeding through my soul, a flame that keeps on rising even when I lose control. This silent burning love, a fire I can't deny. If love was meant to save us, why did it let us die? beside me still. Through empty streets and broken dreams, 1,000 moments frozen here. Nothing ever what it seems. I hear your laughter in the wind, like whispers drifting through the night. But every step away from you still feels like losing every fight. This silent burning love, still living in the dark, a lonely flame inside my soul. It never lost its spark. This silent burning love, a truth I can't disguise. If love was meant forever, why did it fade and die? Maybe love was just a fire burning far too bright. Maybe we were never meant to survive the night. This silent burning love, the last flame in the rain, a lonely heart still calling out, but nothing feels the same. This silent burning love, a fire deep inside. If love could live forever, it would never fading from my side. Every promise that we made now disappears into the night. The silence calls your name again through every memory we knew, and every dream I try to hold still leads me back to you. Try to hold the last illusion that we could still survive, but every hope we built together couldn't keep us alive. This is the end of you and I, the final echo of goodbye. A broken love beneath the stars that slowly fades in time. This is the end of you and I, a truth we can't deny. If love was meant to last forever, why did it have to die? Memory walks beside me still, through every empty street tonight. A ghost of everything we were, now lost beyond the light. I hear your laughter in the wind, like whispers drifting through the dark. But every step away from you still tears apart my heart. And every tear becomes a river, flowing through the pain. I try to bury what we had, but love remains. This is the end of you and I, just a fire burning far too bright. Maybe we were never meant to survive a man. This is the end of you and I, the last here in the rain, a lonely heart still calling out, but nothing feels the same. This is the end of you and I, the truth we can't deny. If love could live forever, it would never say this is the end of you and I. The night is colder than before. Your footsteps fade into the dark. 1,000 words still trapped inside, like broken pieces of my heart. The silence screams your name again, through every shadow on the wall, and every dream I try to hold just slowly starts to fall. I try to fight the endless feeling that we were meant to break, but every hope I held for us was just a sweet mistake. This is the final cry, the last echo of goodbye, a shattered voice inside the night, still asking you why. This is the final cry, a love that slowly died. If hearts were never meant to break, why did we even try? Your memory walks beside me still, through every empty street I know, a ghost of all the days we had that vanished long ago. I hear your laughter in the wind, like whispers lost in time. but every step away from you still feels like crossing every line. And every tear becomes a river flowing through the pain. I tried to bury what we had, but love remains. This is the final cry, the last song of the broken, a fading light inside my soul, with words left unspoken. This is the final cry, a truth I can't deny. If love was written in the stars, why did they fall from the sky? In the silence of the morning, before the light breaks through, there's a heartbeat in the darkness calling me to you. Through the doubts that try to find me, through the fear I used to know, there's a steady flame inside me that refuses to let go. When the world begins to tremble, when the night feels long, there's a whisper in your breathing saying we belong. dream that fell apart, built a bridge across the distance, straight into your heart. Though the sky may turn to gray, though the stars refuse to shine, there's a truth inside your whisper, telling me you're mine. When the silence tries to claim me, when I'm losing ground, there's a rhythm in your heartbeat, lifting me from the swell. Every breath becomes a promise, every scar a flame. Through the fire and the thunder, we are not the same. Every breath becomes a promise, written in the sky. Through the endless night, we will never say goodbye. A promise. If the world should fall in silence, if the stars burn out, there's a vow within our souls, beyond every doubt. Every breath we take together, every tear we've known, turns into forever. In a love we've grown, every breath becomes a promise, echoing through time. Through the endless horizons, your hand in mine. Every breath becomes a promise, carried on the wind. No matter where we wander, love will pull us in. Every breath becomes a promise, forever. Forever. In the quiet of forever, where the seconds drift away, there's a space between the heartbeats, where our memories stay. Through the fading of the daylight, through the turning of the years, I can feel your presence washing over all my fears. When the world becomes a whisper, truth inside the silence that we're holding on. In the quiet of forever, I still hear your name, like a light beyond the darkness, like an endless flame. In the quiet of forever, nothing fades away. Every promise that we made still lives today, forever. Season as love becomes our home. Baby, in the quiet of forever, time can't pull apart. Every beat of eternity echoes in my heart, forever. If the sky should lose its color, if the stars burn out, there's a fire deep within us, beyond every doubt. Every breath becomes a promise, every tear a sign that in every lifetime your soul is tied to mine. In the quiet of forever. the sky turns into blue, there's a quiet conversation between my heart and you. In the stillness of the moment, where the world just disappears, I can feel your presence calming all my fears. When the night becomes a canvas, painted deep and far, every silent prayer finds you where you are. Where silence meets the stars, I can feel your light shining through the distance, breaking through the night. As silence meets the stars, nothing feels so far. Every dream inside my heart knows just who you in the dark, you every road that led to nowhere, every tear I cried alone, was a step toward forever, toward the love we've known. Through the echoes of the past, through the doubt and through the scars, you were always waiting, like a sky full of stars. When the world begins to tremble, when I lose control, there's a steady rhythm beating in my soul. Where silence meets the stars, we are not alone. Through the endless darkness, love becomes our home. Where silence meets the stars, hope is shining through every whispered heartbeat, still leads me back to you, to If the sky should fall in pieces, if the night won't end, there's a fire softly burning that will not bend. Every star above the silence, every midnight blue carries one unspoken unspoken truth. I belong to you. Where silence meets the stars, we will always be. Through the endless seasons, you're the light in me. Where silence meets the stars, love will guide us through. In the quiet of forever, I still choose you. Where silence meets the stars, forever. In the quiet of the evening, when the world has fallen still, through the shadows and the silence, I can feel you still. Like a breath across the darkness, like a spark beneath the blue. Every fragile thought inside me finds its way to you. When the night begins to tremble, when I'm lost inside the gray, there's a whisper in the distance calling me your way. There's a promise in your whisper, soft but strong and true, like a light beyond the horizon, breaking through. There's a promise in your whisper, carried on the wind. Every doubt within my heart slowly fades again. And you whisper, every storm that ever found me, every tear I couldn't hide, every lonely road I wandered, you were there inside. Through the echoes of the past, through the fear of letting There's a promise softly glowing like a distant star. There's a promise in your whisper, stronger than the night. Through the shattered pieces, you are my light. There's a promise in your whisper, holding me close. Through the deepest waters, you're the hope I chose. In your whisper, in your whisper. Precious than gold, every word you barely speak, every silent truth, every heartbeat in the dark still leads me back to you. There's a promise in your whisper, echoing through time, through the endless seasons. Your heart beats with mine. There's a promise in your whisper, gentle but alive. In the quiet of forever, our love survives. In your whisper, forever. Forever. When the night is closing in and the sky forgets to shine, when the road feels endless and the stars refuse to lie, through the quiet of the darkness, through the weight of every scar, there's a fire still burning, no matter where we are. When the silence tries to break us, when the shadows grow tall, there's a spark between us, brighter than it all. We will be the light, shining through the storm, through the shattered pieces. We'll keep each other warm. We will be the light when the world turns cold in the darkest hour. Our every tear that ever fell, every broken dream built a bridge between us, stronger than it seemed. Though the winds are changing, though the night is long, there's a rhythm in our hearts, beating like a song, beating like a song. When the fear begins to whisper, when the doubt appears, I can hear you calling, stronger than my fears. We will be the light, rising from the flame, through the falling ashes. We remain the same. We will be the light, yeah, higher than the tide of through the endless night. We will be the guide. We will be the light. We will be the light. If the sky should fall around us, if the world goes blind, there's a universe inside us no darkness can confine. Hope was written in the starlight before the first sunrise. Every spark within our souls is waiting to ignite. We will be the light. We will be the light. We will be the light. We will be the light, stronger than the night, through the endless shadows. We will rise and is full of questions, and the answers drift away when the noise is overwhelming. At the end of every day, through the doubts that try to shake me, through the lies that pass as proof, there's a quiet voice inside me, whispering the truth. When the ground begins to tremble, when I'm losing sight, there's a light that keeps on shining, breaking through the night. You're my only truth, deep in a world of changing lives. You're the steady heartbeat when the chaos fills my mind. You're my only truth when I'm torn in two. Every road I wander always leads to you. You're my only truth. You're my only truth. You're my only truth. Every storm that ever found me, every tear I couldn't hide, every broken piece within me, you were there beside. Though the seasons keep on turning, though the sky may lose its blue, there's one thing that never changes. My heart belongs to you. You're my only truth. And when the silence tries to claim me, when the shadows fall, I can hear you calling, stronger than it all. You're my only truth. Through the rising tide, through the shattered pieces, you're right by my side. You're my only truth, clearer than the sky. In the darkest moment, you're my reason why. You're my only truth. You're my only truth. If the stars should all go missing, if the night won't end, there's a promise in your whisper I can always trust again. Every fear begins to fade, every doubt falls through. In a world that keeps on changing, I still believe in you. You're my only truth, stronger than the night. Through the endless shadows, every dream that slipped away, every silent conversation still has your name. Through the noise and all the chaos, through the nights I felt alone, there's a whisper in the distance calling me back home. When the sky begins to darken, when the stars refuse to shine, there's a light beyond the shadows telling me you're mine. Ooh, every broken path I choose, every heartache I go through, every mile, every truth leads me back to you. Through the fire and the rain, through the loss and through the pain, every breath, every move leads me back to you, back to you. Every echo in the silence, every shadow on the wall, every time I try to run, I still hear your call. Though the world keeps turning faster, though the seasons rearrange, there's a thread between our souls, us nothing can erase. So when the night becomes an ocean and the waves are pulling me, there's a compass in my heartbeat guiding endlessly. Every shattered dream I lose, every time I feel confused, every doubt I'm breaking through leads me back to you. Like a river to the sea, like the wind to destiny, every part of me leads me back to you, back to you. Back to If the sky should fall around me, from the ashes of the silence, from the wreckage of the fall. Every broken promise echoes through it all. Through the smoke and fading embers, through the scars we never named, there's a heartbeat getting stronger, whispering your name. When the darkness tries to hold us, when the fear remains, there's a spark inside us, burning through the pain. Rising from the flame, yeah. Every tear we ever cried felt like summer rain, washing all the sorrow, cleansing every chain. Though the night was overwhelming, though the sky turned gray, hope was softly calling. from the flame.